ERC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
Yes, you've clicked onto the Weather Xtreme video. This is James Spann. This is the video for Tuesday morning, the 17th day of June. A drier air mass moving in here today, and the air mass a little cooler as well. And that should make most everybody happy. Let's go to some Skycam images early this morning at the somewhat ridiculous hour of 5 o'clock. And actually some nice shots there as we are rapidly approaching the summer solstice. That is Friday evening at 6:59 p.m. And that should be the day with our longest amount of daylight of the year. We're looking east there from the Coleman Water Treatment Plant just east of downtown. There's the view coming from Mount Cheaha, Alabama's highest mountain. A little daylight showing up there as we look off to the southwest from the top of the restaurant there. And on the western side of the state, there's a look at the view coming from Tuscaloosa, looking down toward the Hugh Thomas Bridge connecting Tuscaloosa and Northport across the Black Warrior River. Water vapor satellite imagery, that nasty heat bubble is shifting west and a trough is carving out over the east. And accordingly, the hottest weather will be in places like Phoenix, Arizona, where they hit 112 yesterday. Temperatures this morning are downright comfortable over the east. Look at all the 50s and 40s. We got 50s down into southern Missouri and northern Kentucky. And a good chance we might see some upper 50s around here by daybreak Thursday, and that will feel awfully good. A quick peek at the convective outlook today. There is a slight risk along the Atlantic coast of the Carolinas, and a slight risk all the way from Dallas-Fort Worth and Lubbock, Texas, all the way up into Montana on the lee of the Rockies. Day 2, a slight risk basically in the same area, the western high plains. Also a small slight risk over parts of Illinois, Indiana, and Kentucky. And on day 3, which is Thursday, a slight risk, once again, from Oklahoma City up into the southeast part of Montana. Now, I would beg to differ with this map. This is the QPF map, the expected rain across the country for the next 5 days. And this is valid through Saturday evening at 7 o'clock. And this is showing absolutely nothing here. While we tend to believe we will see scattered showers and storms back in here by Friday and Saturday. So we'll just differ in opinion there. We do note that the heaviest rain is off to the west from near Lake Charles up to Oklahoma City and into South Dakota, with more heavy rain possible for Oklahoma and northeastern Texas. And a quick look at weather in the tropics, quiet as a mouse. So, on to modeling. This is where we should be at 1 o'clock today. This is the OZGFS at 500 millibars, 18 to 20,000 feet off the ground. The 594 circle, that old heat bubble, is well off to the west. The trough is over the east, and it should be a pretty nice day here. Humidity values lower, highs in the upper 80s with a good supply of sunshine. Tomorrow, we're expecting highs only in the mid-80s. And again, the humidity will be relatively low. Thursday looks good. We should start off the day in the upper 50s in many areas, winding up in the mid to upper 80s. And then on Friday, there's the upper level look. And again, there's a little ripple of energy coming down around Memphis, coming down the backside of the upper level trough, and that squeezes out some rain. And at this point, that shows the better rains just to the north of here, from Little Rock over to Memphis and Huntsville, Nashville, and Chattanooga. And that is drifting south. And then Saturday, the GFS has the deep south and a fairly soupy air mass that would suggest scattered showers and storms. And understand it's not an all-day rain, no washout. But we certainly believe we need to mention that. And then Sunday, a broad surface low begins to pull northeast away from here, and drier air drops in from the north. And it looks as though the chance of rain Sunday will be much smaller if we see rain at all. And by Monday of next week, by golly, we've still got the trough over the east. And at the surface, the air looks relatively dry. We'll go trolling deeper into the forecast period. This is June the 27th. And the ridge is rebuilding, but the core of the heat is still off to the west. There is somewhat of a weakness in the ridge here, and that looks pretty soupy with scattered to numerous showers and storms. And at the end of the forecast period, the 2nd of July, the ridge is back, but it's not necessarily all that strong across the deep south. And it looks very typical with muggy conditions and a chance of scattered, mainly afternoon showers and thunderstorms as we approach the 4th of July Independence Day holiday. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.